Hello. How's everybody doing? I'm Dharma and I'm at the Nest. Right? For those of you who are not sure what the Nest is, it's this place that we hang out at in upstate New York. All right. Well, I'm not going to be able to get the fire in myself unless I sit just like this. Okay. Fun facts. This is tarot and channeling and Lenormand and all kinds of other stuff. All right. And we got 2 decks in. Hi, Pix. How you doing? So nice to see you. All right. Sitting around by the fire. This is the Seeker Oracle. And this is Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And these are riddled with dragons and what have you from Sun, Moon, and Stars Tarot to me. Make sure you check out the channel. Let's do a little unboxing here. So this is going to be 24 to 36 hours worth of energy from whenever you watch this, not from when it is uploaded. Okay. It's a couple of different stories that will, in one way or another, I don't know which one to start with. I'm excited. I want to use them both. All right. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh my God, they are dragons. I'm dying. They really are dragons. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is by Raven Felian. You want how to spell that? Yeah, tell us something good. Get this one out too. Waiting on everybody. I didn't put a notification out so people don't know we're here yet. Oh my God, I love the boxing. Oh, these are big too. So this one's the tarot and that one's the oracle, and they are just covered in dragons. I'm obsessed. All right. Alrighty. Oh, and I even brought some Palo Santo to put in the fire. Maybe I did that. How's everybody doing? I love it here. All right, I can't wait till you guys get to come out here and hang out. I don't know. A major clue. Palo Santo, the whatever. All right, guys and angels, from our tribe, tell something good. Tell me that he loves me. Yeah. All right, what do we have coming in for this first time frame? This is like right away, like real soon after you watch this. Hot fire. Yeah, I stick my hands in the fire. Fire does not burn the dragon. Okay. It doesn't. All righty. Trust in science. Well, by golly, I do. Okay. It is. If you watched the Daily Moons from this morning, I went off on a rampage about things that are quantifiable and numbers and how that works out with ascension and everything else. Somebody understands that that is the way that that is. If you were to the art of critical thinking, it just makes sense to someone here in every way, shape, and form that during this time things are happening because of a vibrational frequency. Like, put it out there, and that is what I'm getting back, and they can see it. You see it happening. This is one of those moments where you get validation. People are like, oh, if you manifest this way, if you manifest that way, it'll happen. And someone's like, yeah, all right. And then they do it and it works. Or they get some kind of foodie validation. They're trusting that it's all going to work out. And then cause and effect. and being neutral. Oh my God, these cards are beautiful. Cause and effect. This is the same thing. Somebody knows that if they're going to put something out there into the universe, that they can expect that back in an equal or opposite manner. I think that during this time frame, somebody is sitting around going, I'm not going to freak out in one way or another because I know that what's meant for me is meant for me and it's coming. It just is. Okay, Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. And it's a very calming feeling to just have trust. Like, you know what? I'm not, all my worries are out the window because I know that in one way or another, because I'm tapped in spiritually, that I'm protected and whatever is supposed to happen for me will. And I don't need to worry about how, and I don't need to worry about it at all. I just need to trust and understand that with cause and effect, the things that I do are going to, we talked about, I don't remember who I was talking about this with this morning. Dharma versus karma, cause and effect. Dharma is the action. It's the thing that you do. It's the actual thing that you do. And karma is the consequence of that. Right, let's get some action in this time frame. What can we expect? I love the back of these. They're positively cosmic mess. Sage. So that's the hermit. Like watching you or intently, whatever. They could have long hair, but they are watching to see what you're doing. They want to know what you're up to because death and rebirth. They are thinking about, well, first of all, there's a toad on top of here. Every time I see the toad, you know I go straight to, they must be a horny toad, whatever. And, sorry, I'm going to lose my fire. This person is thinking about whether or not to reach out. And that's why it's probably because they're being attracted forward because the other person is not chasing. They are not doing anything. They're being still. They're understanding cause and effect. They are just vibing, understanding that they are a creature of science and that really all they need to do is just sit still. Oh my God, my fire went out. This always happens. It's cause and effect, right? Nothing's happening and they're like, wait a minute, something always happens with this person. Why is nothing happening with them right now? And so they're leaning in like, maybe I should be the one to reach out. Maybe I should do that. They don't seem to be taking the bait of silence anymore. I kind of miss them. I kind of wonder what they're up to. I kind of just want to say, hey, I'm kind of wondering why I haven't done that this whole time. Emotions and desire. They're being brought to their knees in one way or another. They're overcome with emotions and they're also overcoming with desire in one way or another. They're just like, I can't, why aren't they reaching out to me? Why aren't they talking to me? Why aren't they talking about me? And here it is again with that egg and that baby. A couple of days now, we've been talking about this spirit baby that wants to come out. And it's like this cause and effect. Someone is sitting so still and so firm in their spiritual whatever that it's attracting everyone. And it's starting to cause the people who have already had you, but maybe didn't see your worth to grab on a little tighter. And so they're having this like emotional overload. Do they reach out or what? Because are they just going to sit there and cry about it? Faith, she isn't bothered either way. She hopes that they reach out, okay? But she's got wings. She has faith. She knows that either in this lifetime or next lifetime they're going to be together. And these lifetimes really are a blip on the radar. So I'm trusting in the fact that we're a vibrational match, but I'm not going to force anything because you can't force science. The choice. And union. When this text or whatever comes in, you might go, like, you don't know what to do with your hands, okay? You don't know whether to... It's a king of rods, okay? This person could have Leo in their chart, but they are curious and curiouser what this urge is and why the heck are they being... It's more like, why hasn't my friend reached out to me? It's not fair. King of Cups. This is a the King and Queen of Cups. This is a yin-yang partnership. You guys are both very like, you got that maiden mother crone thing at the top. Both of you are lit up. This is your spiritual match. And as soon as you sat down and just said, it doesn't really matter, Bianca, it doesn't really matter what to do with my hands. I can do whatever I want because I'm trusting in this spiritual journey. And then it like causes this other person to wake up and be like, wait a minute, where's my counterpart or other half, or where they at though? Where'd they go? Like I always could feel their energy and now I can't. What's that all about? So, oh, the ravens came out. The ravens came out. Caw! 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 That's all I get? Really? Well, nice to see you too. Hugging. Go report back. That's the scout. He always comes over here and scouts me out, and then he goes back and tells all of his other buddies. I bet you 3 of them will come back this time. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Okay, so you keep having the theme, all right, about this particular masculine who is... Her accent is terrible. I know. I don't speak very good Raven. Anyway, long story short, there is this man who is being driven crazy about the fact that you don't give a shit. All right? They're used to people like, I don't know, falling for the charm. It's not even that you don't fall for the charm. It's that you're que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. You may have come to an acceptance about this particular person. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. And they're like, oh my God. It makes them, it's very lovey-dovey, okay? They're seeing you in a whole new light. And look at this. It's Luathas. They want to come forward and say some shit. And when they do, all right, they might be like a little bitchy with you. And you're like, the fuck is their actual problem? And what their actual problem is how come you didn't chase them? Why not? That's what you're supposed to be doing. Makes them feel good. So what does this conversation go down like then? Because they don't look... This is destiny. Ah. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the entire like right side of my body is virtually paralyzed. So naturally I came to hike in the woods. I don't know what I did, but I hurt myself really bad last night, and I cannot sit in my desk chair at my tarot table. Oh, here comes the Raven party. This says destiny. It's destined communication. The mother. Queen of Air. And the father. Holy shit. This masculine, in one way or another, I don't know what you did to them or how you did it, but you were able to light up all the chakras. You got them to turn back on, to realign. Spiritually, you were able to get to, like, I don't know, it was a waking up thing, and then all of a sudden, as soon as their chakras, they want to talk to you. Coming forward like, ah! And you're like, what is your problem? I'm just sitting here loving my dragon. The abundance is mine, right? And she's got this dragon on her or whatever. And they're like, yeah, but you deserve love. You deserve love. That's what they're saying. And it's like they're gonna get you. Look again. Tenant. Here's my point, okay? Before I go off on this rampage. Basically, during this first time frame, you're doing whatever you want. You're being a raven, maybe hanging out with ravens, okay? Just vibing and doing whatever it is that you do. And then you have this masculine who is it buffering? Is it? It doesn't say that it's buffering on my side. I am in the middle of the woods. Is it buffering? Because if it is, I'm not going to waste my time. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, I am in the woods. Anyway, long story short, this person doesn't understand why you're not going to comply. And to comply means to chase them. And perception, you have this, yeah. What do I want to say about that? During this particular time frame, you're driving a dude crazy by doing nothing. Right? And then they reach out and you have this like conversation that you absolutely were not planning on having with the person because they don't they don't talk like this. They know these kinds of things. They don't behave this way. But now that they are, because they, I don't know, are lit up, they can feel their chakras doing whatever their chakras do, right? All right, this is later on, 5, 6, 7, something like that. I think that first tarot story, you're just going to notice people's attitudes change towards you because your vibe changes, right? So go watch the Daily Moons today. We talked about how to quantify numbers and all of this. It was crazy. Super cray. This is later on. Healing. Unexpected shock. Okay, so here's my point. All right, I know that it was my solar year, okay, but I'm leading the tribe through whatever. And we started to do right around my birthday, which was last week, started to do all of these sheddings of the skins, right? We're not doing things differently anymore. We're not doing things the same way anymore. Boundaries are different. We have the dragon coming out. We're not allowed to smash energy with other people anymore. Like, we really fucking leveled up. And it's like that healing aura is huge. You can see it all over everyone and everything. And it is just beautiful. And for whatever reason, it's starting to literally bring all the boys to the yard. And you might, and it doesn't always have to be a good thing. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be a good thing. It looks like somebody is coming at you sideways. So what do I mean by that to be a good thing? When you level up and when you glow up, okay, the people who are healed as well see that as a beautiful thing and will say, good you, sis, good job. Like, and tell their other friends, like, look at how beautiful they are, you know, being cheerleaders, being tribe folks and sisters and what have you. And you have a whole other set of people who are not going to be happy with that. It confuses them. How did you get out of your funk? How did you do that? How are you unscathed from everything either I put you through or that the universe put you through? Like, how come I crumbled and you didn't? And their problem, Luis, is it's not jealousy, it's confusion. When a person, particularly a light worker or it's people who find their light and they become comfortable with it, their eyes change color, their aura changes, their skin glows, their hair glows, everything changes. It really does. And some people are like, what happened to you? Why are you different? And it confuses them. They're like, my perception is off. This person wasn't always like that, are they? What is going on? And so you have someone here coming out as a soul drinker, and you know how I feel about that. And you might be trying to end something with this person because you have the bright mother, right? What is it that this soul shrinker is saying to you? And I part of it feels like they want you to be here and now. They have nice, and that's a deterioration. And it also says being bullheaded. This dude is an ass. All right, they're an anxiety-filled bull, and they're coming at you. Oh my God. Jade, I love that. It says they are an undeserving villain. Louise, that's not what this is, sis. Undeserving villain, right? And heed those vibes in a real way. Like, it's like you're during this time frame, it feels like dinner, there's people cooking or whatever, and just trying to live life, and you get this message from this person or this thing, and they are being rotten, an undeserving villain, and it surprises you in a real way. I said it again. It surprises you. because this person isn't a villain, or at least they're not supposed to be, or maybe you didn't see it before, or maybe it took your own glow up and your own self-love and your own self-worth to then look at this person differently. Because don't get me wrong, when your eyes change and when your vibe changes and when you do the glowing and the heating of the whatevers, okay, you start to see people differently too, because you shed the skin and you're like, was this person always a fucking asshole? Why am I just now seeing that? Why am I just now seeing that? What the fuck? And so what do we do then? Because it looks like what's our choice to do then with that? Because it looks like some kind of just nasty text or nasty communication, or somebody walks next to you coming at you fucking sideways. She's all, I don't believe that this fits into the quantifiable numbers conversation, my friend. I feel like you walk around with a minus sign, and I would like to be around people who walk around with a plus sign and share my energy with them. You undeserving villain! Ah! Caw! Come back! Caw! Get your ass over here, hugging and munning. I love them. Apparently their scout was satisfied because they didn't come and scream at me this time. They know me. I'm gonna find roadkill and bring it up here. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna do that with a shovel and some gloves and a little bit of that fucking shit you put on your nose so you don't, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna shovel it and I'm gonna put it right on my driveway with something shiny all the way around it. And as like an offering, I wonder if I have any of that hamburger left over. I wonder if they like hamburger. Why not? I didn't swear at them, did I? I swear with them. I love them. They're my buddies. Okay, let's do one more time frame. Sometimes I have a hard time reading out here. You know what I mean? There's too much stuff going on. Just like later on. It's like you're vibing too high for all of this. So you're going to get some kind of communication later on from someone that you, I guess you love them, right? You are, I guess you love them. This person could have curly hair. They could play music. We can work it out or see it my way. But it doesn't. It's like, it doesn't. Whoever this person is, they're grumpy. Like really grumpy. I think that you might be having this conversation with these like grumpy people all day, and then you get this other. You might get a series of text messages throughout the day, and you're all, oh my god, is everybody except the one that I want going to text me? Is that how that is? Is that how that is? You get your glow up and you do the things, and then all of a sudden, somebody handle Jas, please. Thank you. Is that how that's going to be? Everybody except for the one that I want is going to be the one to reach out? And she's irritated. She's like, why does it have to be like that? You might have nightmares. You know what I mean? This person is supposed to be your friend, but they're, I don't know. It's the one, you're not getting the call from the one that you want. You're getting a call from everyone else, and it almost feels annoying. Like, they're not the one that I want. So can we not? Whatever. And then a gift. At like 5 or 6 o'clock, you might get a call from an air sign, and they can't sleep either. And they're sad. And they kind of just need their friend. And you're like, I got you. You have the ability to, I don't know how you do it. You're able to turn the frown of this one completely upside down. In a real way. I said it again. Fuck. In a wrong way. In a not real way. In a, I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Gotta see it my way. We can work it out. So when you guys come to camp, okay, you go right here. I'll sit there and I'll have to put my I smile. Okay, it's for the sweater is these woods. My wood sweater. Everything sticks to it, but it's so warm. I'm way up on top of the whole city. Like, I can see everybody up here. It's just me looking down at all from my crow's nest, looking down at all the peoples, but it's like 20 degrees colder up here than it is down where normal folks are. Okay, this is right before the next tarot story. You might get a zap of information, spiritually speaking, intuitively speaking, that really shocked you. I don't think that maybe you were planning on having that kind of understanding. And it gives you hope. And you know how I hate the hope word, but I think that maybe somebody comes in like a dream or some way you get validation. Stasis. It gives you hope, and you can't believe it. There's a lot of love and a lot of energy, a lot of emotion here. What is the validation? Can we talk about that? Who is it? Who dat? Express gratitude. She is pregnant. There's someone that there's... Okay, when this person reaches out, you have advice. Thank you, Tree. Express gratitude in a real way when this person comes out to you. Have faith. Everything is working out the way it's supposed to work out. Respond with grace and poise. And advice from a cat. What would a cat tell you to do in this situation? Set it free. And then this says grow together. Okay, so whoever this is, the reason that they keep coming back to you is because you raise them up, for one. But secondly, you don't put a leash on them at all. you're like, if you want to go do whatever, I just want to enjoy the moment. I just want to be here and now. And that's what I'm going to do. And so they come back or come around or do whatever. And your job is to just be in the moment. Okay, can I get one? We're going to be leaving the next 2436. What do you seek? And you have one old faithful. You're enjoying some time with old people. When you come back to this, when you're leaving this time frame, you're going to be thinking about your next steps and where you're going and what you're seeking. All right. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to come back for Capricorn. All right. I'm just going to go slowly around the zodiac for those. That way nobody misses anything and I don't skip anybody. I'm just going to go around the zodiac. So I don't know if I'm going to do it or not yet. It's getting windy. Just make sure you subscribe and hit that bell, and you'll know when I come next. Bye.